There's two ways to play it. Go after the quarterback. They've been blitzing every single play until that last play they set back. So Hugh Jackson, can you call the right play and get the defense you expect to give A.J. McCarron a chance to win this game?
Here's a 3rd and 7. And McCarron goes down the field, and it's caught and Breed's in for the touchdown.
We saw it early in the game, and this pass was knocked down, but A.J. Green goes inside and then breaks back out. What a job by McCarron, finding him on the backside.
Just as he had done in both meetings in the regular season, Green is in the end zone tonight against the Steelers.
Good job, and also what happened that time, did you see A.J. McCarron was looking to the right, and it wasn't there. Then he comes back. Now they got to get the...
Go for 2.
Go for 2.
Go for 2 here. Try to up the margin to 3 with 1:50 to play. 4 players shift in the formation. Little toss over the hill. The Steelers are all over it and deny him.
That was dangerous. Could have been a lateral, which it was, and that could have been returned.
Yes, it can.
For a 2-point conversion.
Can you imagine that? Could have flipped this script.
That would have been unbelievable. The quarterback, with his look off, made him look inside, and he lost sight of A.J. Green. That looked like it was almost pre-planned. I watched a little pump fake by A.J. McCarron on that replay. So that was well thought out. They called the right play. We just said it. Hugh Jackson called the right play and had the perfect defense to get that touchdown.
Short kick. Return opportunity for Wheaton. But the Bengals have it covered up, including Smith. And we've got another pushing and shoving match going on near the 35-yard line.
Guess who's in it? I mean, he just looked like Vontaze Burfict once again was involved. Gosh, Burfict just was coming in trying to police things that time.
Steelers have all their timeouts. Trying to drive to get an attempt at a winning field goal. Jones, middle of the field, and that is intercepted, and it's Burfict who comes away with the football. He better be down because he's running the wrong way.
Watch what he does, though. 55. What a job. Contact, he's down. Contact takes him to the ground. There it is on the ground also.
Yeah, no question.
But he fooled the quarterback.
I thought for a moment there, were we going to have a Jim Marshall moment here? Dialing back a memory from years and years ago, the old Viking. Running the wrong way.
Vontaze Burfict. Did he do it all tonight? Caused a lot of trouble. But the sack, Roethlisberger, the tackles. Watch him as he read the quarterback. He was going outside, stopped it, and broke back inside to get the interception. Awesome job.
This game is not over. The Steelers have all the timeouts. Here's Hill. Jarvis Jones. Ball is out. Shazier had it for a moment, and now it's picked up by Cockrell. Let's see here. They're going to rule that Hill was down. I believe it's a fumble.
Called a fumble on the play. it will automatically be reviewed, of course.
Recovered by Pittsburgh. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh.
Oh my goodness. What a change of events here. Still got it. Well, that was the stripped away by Shazier. Did the elbow touch first, or was the ball coming out? It's coming out. Mike Carey, no doubt about that, right?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands as called. 1st and 10.
And look who's coming out. I'm looking across the way. Ben Roethlisberger trots onto the field. This whole exchange of turnovers, Pittsburgh lost 5 yards and 27 seconds. Now, had Cincinnati just had 3 pedestrian running plays and Steelers would have taken all their timeouts, probably would have gone for a field goal.
Yes.
But you would have been somewhere
that was the idea.
Under a minute.
Jeremy Hill let the ball get ripped out of his arms.
Can Roethlisberger throw it at all? Flings it over to Bryant. Bryant in traffic. Makes a nice couple of moves and picks up 8. Trying to drive them to put them in range for Chris Boswell.
Good play to test that arm out with the shoulder, whatever's bothering him. The screen play to get him moving.
Roethlisberger's throw is incomplete. Brown wasn't quite ready for it.
Defensive backs. Leon Hall is now not in there either, Jim. So
there's Hill standing alone in a very defensive stance, having fumbled for the 4th time, having lost the 4th fumble of the year. Third and 2, 54 seconds. Steelers still have all the timeouts. Cincinnati's going to use one of its 2 that it had remaining.
Still got it out there with some pep on it. And you look at Marvin Lewis going up and down the sideline, looking for that first playoff win.
Third and 2. Rushing 3. Roethlisberger lofts it. And quite a catch by Toussaint. Had to adjust. And he goes out of bounds. Gain of 7 in the first. That was only their 2nd third down conversion of the night. Roethlisberger swings it over to Toussaint. Gets a move to get around Lewis Harris. And near another first, and Pittsburgh's got to take a timeout here.
But Roethlisberger did the right thing, throwing those footballs short and getting in this position. Time is still on his side if he has to throw it short.
Here he is on 1st down and under pressure. Throws it incomplete. Second and 10. Will Antonio Brown be a factor here? Going to the other side from Brown to Bryant. And Iloka cuts him off, pushes him out. 32 seconds. Only picked up 3. Third and 7 with 32 seconds. Trying to cross him up on the ground. Toussaint got tripped up. That was Michael Johnson, who saved what would have, in all likelihood, been a 1st down carry.
Yeah, it would have been a 1st down.
Look at this.
Michael Johnson on the ground making a tackle on that is something since he's come back from Tampa Bay. They lost him to free agency. He's back, and he's played the run better this year than he has in his career.
Look at the opening ahead for Toussaint. The play call looked like a solid call. There was just one hand that could stop it.
You're right, trying to catch him off guard. And I think you said it 28 seconds ago. They still have 1 timeout.
They added 3 seconds here on the clock. Timeout, Bengals. Final one.
You know, don't overplay in a situation like this on the defensive side. That gives the offense that opportunity to make that big play, to get him into field goal range.
Hill's so concerned his miscue could be the difference here. Praying that his defense can somehow end it right now. Fourth and 3. Roethlisberger has the first down. Brown to the 48.
They called the timeout immediately. And they did a great job. Little switch that time by Antonio Brown in the slot to the right side. He goes inside. Heath Miller goes out. That causes confusion, and it gets him away from Leon Hall. Really well-designed play. Look at it, and look at the sharp cut by Antonio Brown. It gets him open.
14 yards away from being able to put them in position that would match the season long by Boswell. But you would think if they got 10 yards now, you would have to bring him out and see if he could convert it from 55. But no timeouts. .22 seconds to go. Roethlisberger from the pocket, middle of the field, incomplete.
Personal foul.
Oh, a flag does come in.
Went to the head.
Lewis Harris is going to be flagged for this on the hit on Antonio Brown, and it's going to put the Steelers in field goal range. Burfict was in there too.
Burfict is coming across the field. I saw it. I thought it was him.
Yeah, and I know that they both were in on the coverages at 55 or 37.
Personal foul, defense number 55. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Burfict in the end.
Definitely took the shot to the head. You could see it live. Marvin Lewis, before this drive started, was talking on the sideline the whole time, it seemed like, to Vontaze Burfict, and yes.
Oh, my goodness. Brown is still down.
That's, of course, flagrant. And before this drive started, Marvin Lewis was on the sideline with him, talking to him the whole time to make sure that he controlled his emotions when he went back out on the field.
You know, I don't think that message resonated as much as Marvin tried. Brown is on his feet, and now there's a little flare up again. An official just got pushed. And now if this is just a penalty against Cincinnati, they're just going to make this a chip shot field goal and lose their season over it. Burfict thinks it might be against Pittsburgh.
Well, he just went over to the sideline and pushed his own coach. Whoa. You know, listen, Jim.
This call is huge because it's going to have everything to do with this field goal attempt.
Well, it's huge, but it's sad. I mean, we knew coming into the game that anything you did was going to be watched closely, and the officials, John Perry, they've tried to keep control of this game.
Personal foul. Defense number 24. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Adam Jones.
Well,
was Joey Porter, one of the assistants. He's had, of course, back in his playing days, scrapes. Then he got bumped.
no, it's just, can it get any worse?
No.
And it's just the
I don't know. It's been in so many different places tonight.
Yes.
Roethlisberger being taken off the field and a
fans
couple of
cheering
the fact that he was injured. There have been a couple of times tonight you've wanted to use the word disgraceful. And it's certainly, it's what it is.
It's disgraceful in so many fronts by everybody. I mean, but you know, I'm not going to blame the officials, Jim. I am not. They have tried. How many flags can they throw? How many penalties?
Well, I'm going to get back to the fact that this young man right here, first-year kicker, has a chance to put the Steelers ahead with 18 seconds to go. What's going to likely be a 35-yard attempt. They're not going to run another play, risk anything. Nobody has any timeouts. I guess they could have, in theory, run a play and had a spike, but they're going to go ahead and go for the kick that in all likelihood would win it if he makes it. And the kick is drilled, and the Steelers are back ahead at 18-16. So it all began with the Hill fumble just after Burfict had made an interception that looked like it could have possibly sealed it. And then the headhunting penalty called against Burfict. And then there's Joey Porter in the middle of things, the former Steeler linebacker. And there's Pac-Man Jones in the middle of it. And he draws a flag that makes the kick only a 35-yarder off the 15-yard penalty. You try to stitch that together, you try to write that story. There's 4 or 5 moments here in the last minute of the game that you just shake your head and you can't believe it.
The Bengals, Marvin Lewis, this game, how it unfolded, looking for his first playoff victory. You think it's over. We got the football.
Adam Jones. And he runs into Jarvis Jones. And tackled at the 24. 6 seconds to go. Jones was arguing his case to Perry.
Well, it's too late now. And all the great plays and stuff by Adam Jones and Vontaze Burfict. They had highlight reels here tonight in plays they made on the defensive side. None of it will be remembered, of course. Terrible day for the league.
McCann launching it deep. Batted down by Shazier. And the game is over. The Steelers have come back behind Roethlisberger, re-entering the game and driving them with the aid of penalties to the game-winning field goal. I want to see what's going to happen down here on the field as the Steelers try to hurry to the ramp and to the exit.
Well, there's a lot of debris being thrown down on the field.